Hello, you beautiful people, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. So, I may have done something. I did something kind of big, actually. I made a big purchase recently. So, in some of the last videos that you've seen, I have a little Bobcat tractor, which wasn't quite up to snuff to some of the stuff that I wanted to do. And so, I got an upgrade. I recently took delivery of a BadBoy 5055S tractor. Now, one of the main reasons that I wanted to upgrade my tractor was the little Bobcat that I have. The front loader can only lift about 700 pounds. That's not including the implements that you have attached to it, the attachments that you have attached to it. So, you put the bucket on, it lifts less. You put the forks on, it'll lift less. There's a log over there, back to the left of the tractor. That log right there. The Bobcat could barely lift it, and it struggled, but it was able to lift it. There's some logs that I've had on it that I haven't been able to lift. There's a giant oak tree that fell on my property that I haven't been able to cut up because it wouldn't be very manageable to be able to move the logs around. So this tractor, the front end loader can lift 2,700 pounds. That is quite literally a ton more than a little Bobcat. One of the other things that I got with it was a little upgrade to it. Up in the front here, I got the third function kit. So, if we come up here to the operator. On the joystick that works the front loader, there are two buttons here to be able to use implements like grapples and stuff like that. So, this tractor sits on 46-inch tires, which is taller than the entirety of the little tractor. It barely fits in my garage. One of the other nice things is, when I bought it, they had a promotion that I got a free 5-foot standard duty brush cutter. I've gotten to use it a little bit, and it's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it so far. So, why did I get it? I didn't need it, but there were a lot of things that I wanted to do that the little tractor just couldn't do. So this is a BadBoy 5055S. It is a 55 horsepower tractor, so I can power through and use a lot bigger implements than the little 1025. It is a synchro shuttle transmission. So it's a partially manual transmission as compared to the hydrostatic transmission that I have in the Bobcat. So it will take a little bit of learning to get used to it. It has a clutch pedal that I'm not used to. I've never driven anything manual, so I tried to avoid the fully manual tractors because this one, you can shift it into a gear you want, and then the clutch, you just shift it into forward or reverse. You don't have to shift through all of the gears to get up to the speed that you want to go. So as I said, it can lift 2,700 pounds on the front end loader. The 3-point hitch on the back can lift like 2,500-ish pounds, somewhere in there, depending on how far out you go. It came with a 5-foot brush cutter, as I said, which is one of the implements that I was looking at getting, but I wouldn't be able to use anything with substantial size with the little 25 horsepower tractor. The PTO can output 45 horsepower roughly. A couple of the other things, since I got the third function kit, I also ordered a grapple. That is on the way. I haven't received it yet, so I can't show you all the goodies yet. There are some other things that I want to get later down the line. I want to get a wood chipper for the back. Eventually I would like to get a full-sized wood chipper, but right now I don't have the time or the budget or the need for a full-sized wood chipper. So there's a nice 8-inch wood chipper that connects to the 3-point hitch and operates off of that I'd like to get. There's a couple other things I'd like to get, but I just wanted to show you my new tractor and show you around it real quick so you can see all of the different things. As I was looking for tractors, I didn't see much in the way of anything about this. It is a newer model. I believe it is new to the 24-25 year. I think it's considered a 25. So basically, BadBoy is an American company that upfits TYM tractors, which are made out of Korea. Made in Korea. So, I think down here, yep, there you can see TYM Corporation. TYM Corporation. So, basically, BadBoy orders some tractors from TYM and then upfits them to their standards. So, a couple of the nice upfits. There's a full metal hood along with full metal fenders, which is very nice. As I said, I got the third function kit, so they added that on right here. They routed it very nicely. One thing that it interferes with is the front brush guard here. It technically pivots forward. There's a little pin there, and it pivots forward so you can work on the engine. So as long as the as long as I have the front loader attached to it, I won't be able to pivot that down easily unless I were to raise it up. As I said, it has 46-inch tires. It's got a nice little step. I think it's got about an 11-gallon fuel tank. There's a nice little mirror here. There you are. Hello. There's the clutch pedal. I am getting used to it. The brake is over there. There's a left and a right brake, or you can connect them, and that is the throttle. There's also a hand throttle up on the other side. So this is your forward and reverse shifter. It is 4-wheel drive. Right there. And then this one, as you can see, there's a 540 and a 540E. They are upside down. But the difference between 540 and 540E is which RPM range you put it into. So, right in there, you can see the 540E is around 20,000 or 2,000 RPM, and then 2,500 RPM for the 540 full. You have the PTO over here, along with this is a 55 horsepower, so it does have a diesel particulate filter, and then when it goes into regen, that light will come on, and then it'll get really hot and burn off everything on the filter. The PTO has 2 different settings. It has independent and auto. If you put it in auto, if you raise up the implement, it will shut it off at a certain height, and then on independent it will run it no matter what height it's at. So back here you have the 3-point hookups. Not much to it. The PTO shaft came rusty, so it is what it is. Down here there is a tow bar, which if you take that pin out, you can pull it out depending on how far out you need it to hook up to whatever you're towing. This is the 5-foot standard brush mower. I've used it a little bit, not too much. I just tinkered around with it. Now, the standard, unfortunately, comes with no back chute cover, and along the front guard here, I didn't get a chain guard. So the 3-point hookup area gets covered in debris. So I might end up making my own chain guard or buying one later on. I don't know. Other than that, so far, it's been pretty fun. One of the other nice things about the 3-point hookup is it has this extend feature where you can extend it out to make it easier to hook up to your implement, and then you just back into it and it locks back into place. So once it's locked in, you're good to go, and then you can lift it as you need. And it also came with this little incandescent work light in the back. I might end up switching that to a brighter LED because it is dim as can be. It has one of the nicest tractor seats that I've sat on. It has quilted stitching. It has some armrests. It even has a headrest, not quite a headrest, but a backrest that goes up, which is really nice. The seatbelt on my other tractor stuck out really far, and it was almost like a pain to put on and off, but this one's quite comfortable. So I'll show you what it looked like on it. It is considerably bigger than my other tractor. Now, we are keeping the other tractor for now. However, if I find a buyer, I will probably sell the front mounted snow thrower. So this is a nice seat. It's got a suspension to it, so you can change how tight the suspension is. The seat belt fits nice and snug, which is nice. My only complaint is this is all of the storage that I have. 2 cup holders and a little storage here. There isn't an onboard toolbox, so there's a couple holes back here that I might mount a toolbox or something. It is, I think, about 98 inches tall with the rollover protection all the way up. So, like the other tractor, I cannot put it in the garage as is. Eventually I want to put an addition on our little garage, and then put a taller rolling door so I won't have to put this up and down. That's later on in the future. Right now, I just have it jammed in next to the little tractor. So, this is my brand new tractor. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to making a lot more videos for you for the future. So, look out for all the content that I'm going to make with this.